At 12, I swore the oath, leaving home and family. At 16, I saw my master die. I took up his shield and his name, and on that day, I became a Crusader. Armored by faith, driven by duty, bound to kill the enemies of Zakarum. Sworn to live as a Crusader and to die as one. Now, corruption returns to the hearts of men. I see it in the eyes of the mad. Hear it in the howling of the damned. A falling star in the west leads me to the town of New Tristram. The crusade calls me, and so I go.
Okay. Hi, everyone. One moment while I do a little tweet here. Just want to make sure as many people as possible know that I'm live so that they can help me reach affiliate. Oh, excuse me. Hello there, I'll be right with you. Okay, and there we are. Let's get our Paragon points sorted here. Definitely gonna want life per hit. I set this on Torment 1, which may seem high, but I do have a trick up my sleeve. Okay, that's gonna have to be cooldown reduction. We want to use our skills as often as possible. In fact, I'm gonna hope I get Leoric's Crown. Movement speed is a bit tougher. Let me set that on +10 for now. Because there's gonna be enchantments on the boots, probably. I can adjust it later.
The fallen star is close. But there is death here, too.
Indeed. Let's take care of that. Huh, that's odd.
Yes!
Okay, now that should be right.
Greetings. I am a Crusader of the Zakarum faith, and I saw a star falling on this town.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back. They keep coming.
I require more wrath.
Oh, that attack speed.
My wrath is low.
Let's hope we can fix that quickly.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
The dead have been a bane on our existence since that cursed fire fell. We have to burn them, just to make sure they don't rise from the grave.
Well, we've all been there.
Zakharum has fallen to disgrace.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk to Leah first.
Please move your cart.
How dare you speak to me like that? I'm the mayor of this town.
Lord Mayor, please move your cart.
Are you mad? This town is doomed. Anyone with a grain of sense should be trying to get out. Will you help me or not?
Nope.
Fleeing will not save your life, and certainly not your town.
Don't you dare. The dead,
Oh.
rising from their graves. This must be the end of the world.
Didn't actually mean to do that.
For many years, villagers were too afraid to settle near the ruins of the cursed town Tristram. But as time went by, adventurers arrived to loot the old cathedral, and their business was profitable enough that new Tristram sprang up to accommodate them. Fewer travelers visit now, though, and the town is mostly populated by craftsmen and farmers.
Okay. Hello, Leah.
Leah, they tell me you survived the falling star.
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but Watch out! The wounded are turning!
This is killing business.
Yeah.
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
Something like putting the dead back to sleep? I can do that.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
Okay, but first I'm going to go into your room and read your journal.
We've been under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon...
Okay, now, what do we have here? Why, it's a Hellfire Amulet, and look at that. A decent jewel to go into it. Oh my. Wow. I guess that happened because my life jumped up so high.
16 militiamen went out. Only Rumford came.
How ironic, I gained so much HP that it almost killed me.
One last time.
Alright, what do you
I worked my
have?
hands to the bone to bring you these fine goods.
The axe is slightly more damage, but that is a sword. Let's go with the axe. I should have plenty of gold. Yep, almost 10 million. We are good on gold. Believe he's the only vendor we have access to right now. Should you be there? Well, let's just pretend we don't see you. I'm not sure that Hadrig should be there already. Oh, look at that. Well, I'll take it for the cooldown, but wow.
I've come to help. How do we stop these risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Have faith, Captain. Have faith.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
Yes, yes. Oh!
That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Do you guys see that dodge?
I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world. But the sight of the wretched mothers still haunts me. They are the remnants of Queen Asilla's slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead. I will never forget the first time I saw these horrors shambling out of the misty woods. Our loved ones, buried long ago,
wow, champions
rose from
this
their
soon?
graves and began to attack the living.
Not enough wrath.
However,
Not that they're
the
that
risen
tough
dead
yet.
were only the beginning.
Dear reader, I am Abd al-Hazir, adventurer, scholar, and researcher. I share my knowledge of this incredible world and its creatures through my insightful missives, often at grave risk to myself. Why, I was recently in Honduras, where my tents were ransacked by vicious quill fiends. I was able to beat them off with a shoe, but a less bold man would have fared far worse.
Yeah, that's what we have, so let's just go with it.
My wrath is
Not
low.
gonna have very many skills this early in the game. We'll try to rush through it. I thought about doing adventure mode tonight, but I'm saving that for my season 15 character. Gonna get back to that just one last time. So I thought, why not go back to hardcore? Had a perfectly good Hellfire amulet sitting in the stash, so why not? Plus a good amount of gems. Oh, let's actually use that. Aha, quick shoes. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I think that goes up to 15%. So I'm at 14.5. Let's leave it there for the time being. We do want extra movement speed, though. Going to be picking up Steed Charge, but in the meantime... like right here, this would be a good time to have Steed Charge. Okay, gotta get back into the swing of it here. I know I haven't played this game for a while, but I have been playing The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing, which is quite similar.
Akarat be praised.
Anything? Don't use slash. Or sweep. No, it's gonna take a while.
Not yet.
I'll take that gold, though, really? Is there really much point in doing that? Why not? We'll take it.
Not enough wrath.
Oh, yes. Thought you could comment on that.
Another wretched mother dead. Should slow the attacks.
Nothing stops the crusade.
Oh, there we are. Gotta watch for those as well.
I will enjoy this.
I require more wrath. Old Tristram. Diablo himself was here.
Do you think Blizzard took any flack for promoting, in quotations, bulimia? Like, would it really surprise you if they did? Wouldn't surprise me. I keep thinking I have my regular skills still. It's gonna take a while to get them back. The ones I'm used to having.
My wrath is low.
Oh, come on. Die. I'm wondering if Torment 1 might be a little bit low, actually, but we'll see. It's probably gonna increase in a bit.
Thank you for your help. But could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
She's brave. With help, she may yet save Cain.
I love it!
See if we have anything. No.
Leah, let's find your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there. Here, let me open the gate.
Thank you, Leah.
Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
And your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
That is one way to put it, yes. I know one thing about Adria. A lot of people like it when you kill her.
Look, a hidden cellar. Follow me.
There are dark secrets here.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it. Captain Dalton! Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will go. Stay here and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
Wow, level 30. Okay.
Not enough wrath.
Let me know how the quality is and sound balancing and whatnot.
The fight is over for this one.
Oh yes, there's the hanging tree. Do you think this was here before all this happened? Like this is just a common occurrence in the world of Sanctuary?
Tristram Cathedral. The fallen star lies within.
Yeah. Low quality.
The star is close.
The grotesques may seem slow and senseless, but they hide many dangers within their hideously malformed bodies. A set of spikes lurks beneath the monster's flesh, and foul parasites nest within them. It is said that these horrors themselves are constructed by a greater evil, a darkness that I cannot even fathom. Some foul new disease has taken hold in this land, and the carrion bats are near the heart of it. Since returning to Tristram, I have seen their numbers surge. The evil forces that linger here give them strength, and I fear that the worst is yet to come.
Ah. Great.
I require more wrath.
Well, time to just pick a direction and go with it.
kill me. I don't want to change.
My wrath is low. Had enough. Blessings of the light.
Okay. See if we have anything else here. No.
My name is Latdanan, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I left only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
Not enough wrath.
Yeah, there's already been somewhat of an increase. But when we go back to town and get some gear, that'll probably resolve that. Oh. Sure, why not? We can go a little further. Oh, I was getting ahead of myself. Never mind. Hello, Deckard.
The Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
Deckard Cain!
Stay back. Oh, thank you. But why did you risk yourself for me?
Your niece asked me to find you, and I agreed.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found.
Yep, I'll be right with you. Ho! What a nice find. How did you like that randomness? I bet a bunch of you were saying, why are you wasting time looting? A vile stench? Really? Well, I probably shouldn't pass on anything that could give me an edge this early in the game. Alright, I'm coming.
We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
I rescued the old scholar and learned from him that a creature called the Skeleton King stands between me and the star. But not for long.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
It was my duty to help. Now, I would know of the falling star.
The prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
I love it!
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
Then I will be the cure.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts.
Will do. Just gonna go into your house first.
We have
I
come
assume
at
I have a
last to
standing
Tristram's old
invitation.
cathedral. This is where Diablo, Lord of Terror, first corrupted mankind. This is where I may finally find the answers I seek. Leah worries after my safety, but I believe information vital to defeating the last lords of the burning hells can be found here.
Leah spent all night alongside the blacksmith's wife, tending the wounded.
What? She was out defending the gates this morning. What is driving that woman?
You don't want to know. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna be skipping a lot of the dialogue just because it's gonna take too long if I don't, but let's say hello anyway.
Hildo, how sweet of you to ask. My people, the Vetchin, are nomads, always traveling, looking for the land we might settle. All of us have the sight, but few have it as strong as myself. You know, men have always pursued me for my visions. Well, for things other than my visions. But everyone wants to know what the future holds.
My future is known. Travel the world, redeem the Zakarum faith, live as a Crusader, and die as one.
That's not a future. It's a punishment. You should stop to enjoy the wine. Find a good woman, perhaps.
Oh, yeah. Be with you momentarily, Hadrig. Yeah, I forgot we have Shen at the beginning here, and then we lose him in Act 2, which is annoying. Okay, well that's good to know.
Don't tell any—
Sure, I may do business with some unsavory types, but I pass the savings on to you.
1 thorn's probably not really worth it. Let's go with that. Wow, look how much lower damage on a yellow axe. Yellow weapon, I should say. Oh, what did I buy that for? I'll save it for, Cormac.
Did you hear? Old Rumford has us down to half rations. How are we supposed to fight?
See if there's anything better at the other one.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
Sure, but I'm gonna transmute that, though. Don't have any shoulders still. Bracers. Actually, I'll find something better than that by the time we get to Cormac, I'm sure.
Blood and ends in bone. In the light of a comet will he die a third and final death.
So this is how it ends? They dragged my cart from the road, but for what? I can't get it repaired. Might as well dig a hole and die in it.
Well, digging a hole would certainly take your mind off your fear.
Let's see, do I want to go with my classic, my normal look, or stick with this for the time being? Well, I don't even have shoulders, so let's wait on that. I'll just do the sword. And the shield, actually. And dye the pants, because, no. There we are. Good enough for now.
Are you Hadrig? Deckard Cain said you could help me find the crown of Leoric.
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
It is a hard burden you bear. I will help.
Thank you. Follow me. My friends, I'm sorry.
Do your duty, blacksmith, no matter how hard.
Mira, my love, forgive me.
Hedrig, help me.
I couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Hedrig Aemon.
You owe me nothing, friend. But I would welcome your aid in my quest to find the crown of Leoric.
I can help you there. It's buried with his Chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Will do. Last few minutes I've been slowly getting feeling a tickle in the back of my throat. It was really getting annoying.
This will be a good battle. I love it.
Passive skill, but can I equip it yet? No. No, I can't. Oh, there's Steed Charge. Shadow! Hey! Stop! Not sure if you guys can hear that incessant, scratching or not. Oh, doesn't that just figure? I just paid to transmute that sword, then I find a flail with the exact transmute. Oh, take that. And I'm still waiting for shoulders. As soon as that unlocks, we'll get Steed Charge. I could take it now, but I shouldn't go under 2 attacks.
Scavengers are ugly, pathetic creatures who survive off of carrion and corpses.
I require
too
more
diseased
rat.
to attract any other carnivores. I did once meet a raggedy fellow who claimed that he had trained one of the beasts to bring him large rats to eat. But I'm sure the story is utter nonsense.
Yes, utter nonsense.
Like chaff before the wind.
During the last days of King Leoric's reign, even the skeletons of the ancient dead could not rest. They took up their broken armor and weapons once more, ready to cut down anything that yet drew breath. Though wasted and fragile, these creatures possess a twisted cleverness that makes them quite formidable.
Just thinking. That might actually be helpful, but I was gonna take War Steed. Steed charge, excuse me. Let's go with that.
Burn in the light.
I suppose I don't really need to clear this out, but I did think there was a waypoint. Might be a couple good packs as well. That I might get a decent drop and some XP from.
This grave has been disturbed. Well then. Blessings of the light.
Actually, I'm already halfway to getting Heaven's Fury. It was 30, wasn't it? Or was it 20?
Welcomes the foul bodies of these cruel men. They sought to prolong their lives through forbidden magic at great
30.
and cruel cost to others. Their evil fed on itself until it consumed them all, and they found themselves at the end of a hangman's rope.
Oh, that's gonna be a problem. I'm so used to hitting all 3 buttons and then having Steed charge on, well, for me, W, which is more deliberate to hit. Oh.
Patience.
Let's get you. Oh, come on, that taunt should work on ya. Nice.
Some devious little goblins have been robbing our merchants. When pursued, they simply open portals and disappear with the most aggravating
My wrath is
chuckle.
low.
The peasantry seem to believe that the goblins serve a great demon lord known as Greed. And furthermore, that their portals lead to Greed's domain. A ludicrous notion, truly.
Yes, truly. Wonder if that's worth losing the movement speed for. Actually, I just have to take off the Paragon points I have on speed and strength, excuse me, in favor of that, so not really much point. Still waiting on some shoulders. I do not care for that enchantment. I'm sure I'll get something else pretty quick.
Make your peace quickly.
I require more wrath.
Burn in the light.
What was that? Was that a drop or... Not sure if you guys heard that. Still online. Okay, just thought I might have got a notification.
Not ready yet.
Oh, look at that. I should have remembered that's where the waypoint was.
The tragedies
Wow.
in these lands have left many restless
They
spirits
just
in their wake,
vaporized.
and they demand retribution. These spirits will take out their vengeance on any unsuspecting individual who may pass, for they believe that the blood of the living will yet restore the lives that were ripped away from them.
No, there it is again.
I love it. A foe worth killing.
I'd say it was just a game sound, but I never heard it before. I don't know if you're hearing it, it's
Not
like a
enough
little
left.
plink. Okay, there's consecration. That might be useful. Of course, when I get justice at level 17, I've got to go with that. Which is the next level, actually.
enough.
Whoa. Oh, shoot. That's a lot. Wow. That almost went badly really fast. Almost didn't see that. Oh, look at that. It's the right crypt for once. I never get it on the first try. Okay. One moment. Something is chiming at me. Guess that doesn't really need to be open. Let me just retweet that. There we are. Alright, we just won't worry about it.
The crown is close.
Actually, I suppose the dashboard doesn't have to be open. Hello.
The unburied are formed from human corpses that were flung into mass graves without a proper burial. This hideous amalgamation of bodies decomposes together into one being, bound by some foul magic. For all my knowledge, I could only flee from it, and I would expect any other sensible person to do the same.
Yeah. Do you mind? I'm trying to get this while I still got the shrine.
No, I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
Nothing stops the crusade.
I guess it wouldn't really have mattered. You thought I didn't see you there. 6 life per second or 2 strength. I think I'm all set on that. Get that in a moment. Okay. Shield Glare isn't really amounting to anything. Let's go ahead and put Provoke on there. Let's get... let's see. Let's get Law of Justice going. Let's put Consecration down. And then when W opens up, we'll get Steed Charge back.
I'm returning to town.
Oh.
You found the crown. Truth be told, I didn't think you'd make it back alive. Ah, it needs repair. Should be no problem. It's good to work again. There. New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head. I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind. I want my life to mean something.
Then join my crusade. The work is hard, the rewards are few, and you'll likely die.
That does sound meaningful and awful.
Okay. Now if I could only wear the crown as a legendary item. You could start crafting for me, but honestly, I'll probably just out-level it too quickly if you did.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
There's some shoulders. We really do want to check the other two first. Otherwise, what'll happen is I'll buy a bunch of stuff and then see that they had something better after. Let me see, I don't think you have... I think the first guy had better stuff. Let's check the last one.
Don't tell anyone, but I've got some new items you really should see.
Vitality. You might have better shoulders. Let me double check. 27 strength. Vitality. What do I actually want? Strength or vitality? Let's just go with that. Okay, I think it's time to start getting our regular cosmetic going here. Although, I'm just gonna out-level it so fast if I do. Let's stick with this just for the moment. That's not too bad either.
I have the crown.
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts. When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
If it helps me find the fallen star, I will put an end to him.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to transmute the sword. That's alright. I just like using a flail. Signature weapon and all. Ow. Yeah, it's starting to get not quite as easy. Consecration should help, though. I really am gonna take the first set of pants that's somewhat decent. Get rid of that poison explosion. Oh, that's a good one. I'm already missing Steed Charge.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
Enjoyed that.
Whoa. Where are you? There you are.
Not yet. I enjoyed that.
on. Oh! There we go. That was close.
Love it!
Okay, there's W. Let's get Steed Charge for that. And do we want to keep this? Seem to be making too much of a difference. Oh, sure. Why not go with Falling Sword?
Maintain your incantations. You will soon.
Oh.
Ave Registros.
I am free. Now, back to my mission.
Who are you, friend?
You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well. Tell me, what brought you to this infernal place?
I have questions for the Skeleton King.
As do I.
Yeah. You're a knockoff Crusader, Cormac. I don't care if you were in the game first. Actually, if I use Steed Charge, that's gonna be an issue with the followers having to run behind. I don't really have to use them, but I generally do when I'm playing solo.
Down this way.
He's free!
Oh, jeez.
I am Cormac, warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
Very well.
Man, they didn't even get a chance to finish their line of dialogue. I don't think there's anything down here. That's just where the star fell.
This will be a good battle.
Black magic bars our way.
Cormac.
The Templar is stronger.
Got a little issue over here. Slightly more important.
You were a Templar, John Dar. How could you succumb to this coven?
The Coven is my brotherhood now, Cormac. The powers we serve will soon rule this world! Please forgive me. My vision was clouded by the Coven's evil magic.
Betrayal can never be forgiven.
Thank you for your aid. I will go with you on your hunt for the Skeleton King. But there is one condition. If we find the sacred tomes of my order, they are mine.
If these tomes are not the key to redeeming the Zakarum faith, then they are indeed yours.
Then onwards we go, to fight the Skeleton King.
That's kind of presumptuous, Cormac. I don't believe I invited
May the
you.
battles never end.
Alright then. Gonna have to do something about gear for you. You can probably use that shield. Gonna have to get or craft you a spear, and then there's a normal. I'm sure we can do better than that.
How should I train?
Oh, sorry. And then the rest of your gear.
That are stronger than we ever imagined. Some greater purpose lies behind these trials, but I do not yet know it.
Well, we'll learn more by moving than talking.
That will serve me well.
Can't do that
I'm
last
returning to
one.
town.
What's the point of that?
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
Sword, there's a spear for you. Assuming no one has anything better, of course. Could craft you a Templar relic as well. I believe so, anyway.
Items that I'm certain you'll love.
Two-handed. Thought we had something there for a moment. You got a flail with 30 damage. Gonna have to compare that to the sword. Compare the two spears. Probably just go with this shield I'm holding for you.
Hey, come over here. I've got some new things you really need to see.
Dexterity. Intelligence and... really? Alright. Intelligence and dexterity, huh? Was it again? Spear with 22. And a flail with 30. That's about the same. And what was the other thing? A sword? That's a dagger. About the same, too. Wow. Actually, look at those levels. I wonder if I ought to just craft things at level 20. You can't even craft a spear until level, whatever that said, 70. But you can craft a dagger, and I can transmute the dagger at level 22. How about armor? When can you do that? Level 20. Okay, I think we're gonna finish up level 20, then come back and craft. Start crafting every 5 levels or so.
Good thought. A good choice.
You'll get some more stuff later. I am seeing some dragging. I don't know if it's BattleNet or what. I generally don't have issues. This may be the first time I've streamed Diablo 3 with Streamlabs. Which I'm wondering if I should change the encoding to whichever one it is that uses the GPU instead of the CPU. Because I've streamed with GeForce Experience quite often, and there's been no issues at all, and I believe that uses the GPU. The problem is it doesn't have as many options, like for audio, like for the microphone and whatnot. Okay, I'll be back shortly. Okay. I was just thinking maybe we ought to do it, just for style points, do it with no follower. Never done that before. I guess we can keep him at least until we come across, Linden. That's an idea. Wow.
By the light be damned.
I could up the difficulty, but honestly, I'm not sure how high to take it. Got a bad feeling if I up it, it's gonna have a massive difficulty spike and lose the character.
When we returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
Cower before Zakarum.
Glory to you.
Okay, that didn't take long. Yeah, let's go with that one. Well, we're gonna get Condemn pretty soon. That's one that I typically use. Smite.
I need to go
Let's
back.
get some gear. I don't know if you guys can hear doggy snoring away in the background. 30, 25. Oh, sure. I don't think we have any shortage of materials. No reason not to craft. $19, $14, and it's a yellow, so... $16? Wow, come on. I guess. I only got a 14. Didn't even get bonus speed. Gonna have to enchant those. You know, I'm gonna get to level 22 in no time. It hardly seems worth it. Well, I guess I could try to enchant them. Hello, train. I don't know if you guys can hear that either. $15, $18, $21. Why not just make them all the same level? 23. That came with a socket anyway. You know what? I kind of want to do that now.
In glory.
Just because I never have before. Alright, where is it? It would be either strength or vitality, wouldn't it? Alright. Anything else no good? I think everything else was fine. Yep, seems like it. Let's check on jewelry first. Why do you keep giving me stuff with intelligence on it? What kind of sense does that make? Well, let's get our usual cosmetic. It's already black, thought so. That's already black. I thought those looked kind of red a second ago. Yeah, they are. Okay. Looking good. There's a better look for you. That's what my character usually looks like.
That I'm certain you'll love.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
I cannot return to the Order in glory until the rivers run red with the blood of our enemies.
Okay. Good to know, I guess.
Not ready yet. A foe worth killing.
Whoa, arcane traps. Come on. Just realized I forgot one thing. But it's fairly important, so just make sure we have, where is it? Let's make sure we have a bit more resist all. I'm not gonna waste the square one. One of those will be fine.
Power before Zakarum.
This doesn't seem suspicious. Hello. Oh, you ruined it. I was gonna say hello, then falling sword, then goodbye. But you didn't die in one hit. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I I have to either unlock Falling Sword or choose a different skill so I can get Justice where I am used to it being.
Bad luck for you, friend.
Come on. Let's not have connection issues.
Yes! Had enough.
Let's see, that was level, yeah, there it is. Okay, so actually, I think I want, oh, wait. No, let's, boy. That's kind of gonna mess me up, not having the correct rune. And let's put Provoke there. Get Justice there. And maybe... No, let's stick with Steed Charge. Boy, there goes another train. We usually don't have any train cameos during my streams.
Bad luck for you, friend. I love it.
Okay. Any new runes? Probably stick with that. Increased attack speed. No, let's stick with that.
Make your peace quickly.
Alright, these skills are starting to feel more familiar. More like normal.
The crusade marches on.
They're not exactly right, but getting closer. One moment. Just getting a little blood into my mouse clicking arm. Went the wrong way here. Boy, it usually doesn't take me this long. Just unlucky tonight. Wow. I need that Steed Charge rune. That increases the duration. Without it, it's not even worth using, really. When do you get that? Wow, 42? I don't think that's even worth it without having that. You know what? Let's go ahead and... let's put... yeah, let's stick with Falling Sword. And how's our movement speed going? 19. We can get it higher than that. That should be maxed out now. Just finish level 23 and get those last few items that we could craft. It'd be so much easier, though, if they were all in increments of 5. We went from 20, 25, 30, so on. Knowing you could craft an entirely new set at those times. In my opinion, anyway, that would work better. In fact, I could have sworn that's how it was, unless they changed it at some point.
Blessings of the light.
Okay.
I'm returning to town.
Flee, fool. Though the reference should be, fly, you fools. Actually. Okay, what was it? Gloves, apparently. There should be a collapse all function. There probably is. It's probably staring me right in the face. 15. 18, come on. 21, there we go. Bracers. It's like helmet. Let's try one more time. That wasn't really a bust per se, but I had a feeling we could have done better, and we did. Okay, I think that's good for now. Boy, that's getting annoying.
I've got some brand new goods you might
I'm
be
gonna stop
interested
buying from the vendors just because of that.
Don't tell anyone, but I've got some new items you really should see.
Okay, well, at least that's something useful.
I have some new items that I...
No thanks.
Patience. Bad luck for you, friend.
I will forever live in anguish for my last attempt to honor my king. As we lay him to rest in his burial chamber, he manifested as a hideous skeletal demon. Gorash and my other knights were overcome at once, but I fought on.
Check something here. Oh. You can't raise the difficulty when playing a hardcore hero. Well, that's not helpful. Just thinking, I'm sure I can at least take it up to Torment 2. One moment. Just checking my text messages, making sure everything's going all right. You never know when someone might need to be picked up suddenly. Well, unplanned, I should say.
Chaff before the wind.
If I'm not going to be using Steed Charge right away, maybe I could get Cormac back, but no, let's do it on our own, like completely on our own. I've never done that before. I played solo, but I've always had a companion or follower.
And now I wander, cursed by my once beloved king. Evil gnaws at my bones, and I cannot risk putting my beloved Tristram in danger, should I fail to contain that which tears at me. I must venture down into the labyrinth, to die alone.
Yeah, I know how you feel, buddy. I have similar concerns. People who follow me on Twitter will get that. Where in the world is, level 5 or the catacombs, whatever it's called? it's gonna be way back there by the entrance. Oh, that's typical. Come on. Oh, I didn't have enough wrath. I really wish this character wouldn't spaz out when you try to use shield bash on barrels a lot of the time. Yeah, look at that. There was the entrance. There's the next level. Right there. And we cleared out all that for absolutely nothing. Wow. There he goes again.
My faith is rewarded.
Oh, that's something. Although, I wonder if I've got that. What do we have here? No, not yet. That's not helpful right now. Alright. You know what? I get these all the time. Let's just skip them this time. There is a lot of gold in them, but we got plenty.
This burden is mine to bear. May death bring peace from your madness, Leoric.
Traitors! Even in death, the armies of Condorus will still obey their king, even if you will not. You dare to bring the warmth of life into my tomb?
Sure do. I wonder if there's a better chance of getting the crown if you're at a certain level or anything, like 25. Could be. I don't think I can get more than half a level before we get to him, though. Oh, hello there, Mr. Crab Cake. Sorry if you've been here a while. No, nothing much. Just doing a nice laid-back stream, kind of a hangout stream. Had a couple people here earlier. Just about to get to the Skeleton King, actually. I just said I wasn't gonna get all those jars, and then I go about doing it.
Power before Zakarum.
Okay, I'm not sure if there's a bigger chance of getting the crown at level 25 or not, but just go ahead and do it here.
You will never defeat me!
I have many times. Especially in adventure mode. By the way, this may seem like I'm steamrolling through it, but it actually is on Torment 1. The reason I'm doing so much damage is, I had a little something in my stash. Nice Hellfire amulet for you. Alright, let's hope we get the crown. Oh, he's gonna take a little while. I want to save Falling Sword, too, for the ads.
Make your peace quickly.
Oh. Okay, give me the crown. Yes! We got it.
The Zakarum high priests in Kurast proclaimed Leoric king of Kondurus many years ago. He ruled well until Diablo's influence drove him mad, and the loyal knight Lac-Danan was forced to slay him. Afterward, Diablo himself raised Leoric from the dead as the Skeleton King, until the monarch's son, Aiden, vanquished him.
Okay, 37, but it has a socket. Or 44. I think I'll go with the axe. We're gonna outlevel that so fast, though. Hopefully we get another one.
At last.
Hello, Tyrael. I mean, whoever you are.
The falling star was a man? Interesting.
I remember falling.
Through several floors at least.
I am not your enemy. I think. Yes, I believe I have come with a warning. The darkness. The darkness is coming. I don't remember.
Be calm and come with me.
Any time now.
The fallen star was a man. Only a man. I begin to wonder if his fall is related to my crusade. I will take him to the old scholar. He may know.
Okay, let's see what we can do with all this. I could use that for 12%, but is it really worth it? Let's just stick with one of these and put that in the axe. Then I think we're gonna be doing some crafting. Well, let's talk to Deckard first.
Kane, meet the falling star.
No man could
survive
thanks. Such a thing. Who are you? What are you?
A warrior, I think. I came bearing grave news, but I cannot remember.
Your message might be all that can save us from impending doom.
Hush, puppies. Now they're snoring away. See, 30, 24, and that's only a 19. Well, let's do this first. Okay, hopefully we don't have any duds. 22. Gonna have to get movement speed on that again. 22 is what I have. $26, really? I'm gonna have to check these non-stop. Well, there's no sense doing that. I'm already 25 and a half. Don't need a helm. You know what, let's just go ahead and craft level 23, it's fine. Okay. Got 2 sockets there, that's nice. And everything else seems fine. Let's go to Miriam and fix these boots. I really hate that. When you replace an enchantment, it should not give you the same enchantment. Okay, that's maxed out at 25 still. Get our cosmetic back here. Going to be doing this quite a lot. Fortunately, it doesn't take too long. And actually, for once, I think I'll keep the axe.
Hey, come over
See if we
here.
have any
I've got
better
some new things you really need
rings.
to see.
Nope.
The attacks may be slowing
I almost feel like the game is insulting me because it's really pushing rings with intelligence on them. It's like, what are you trying to say, game? Oh, come on.
Tell me everything you remember, stranger. Every detail.
Falling. Fire. A sword of great power. It was part of me, but it shattered into 3 pieces as I fell.
It is vital that we find those pieces. I believe the sword made whole will restore your memory.
The goatmen are rampaging through the fields. Could the sword have anything to do with that?
Of course, of course. Just as the dead rose around the stranger, the sword pieces drove the goatmen to madness.
All goatmen are mad. They don't need a sword for that. But I will search their fields.
Okay. By the way, how does the quality and sound balancing seem to you?
When King Leoric came to court, he brought many nobles with him, and nobles, oddly enough, want noble crypts. So I showed up with my shovel, thinking to make easy profit by digging a few holes. Ha! There's no stopping their demands around here. Now, I eat, sleep, and breathe dirt, it seems.
Got the key warden. Thought you were in adventure mode.
Every corner of the great library of Chaldeum, I can find no references to the true fate of the blood clan Khazra. Some crumbling papers hint that they made a pact to serve the mythical lesser evils. But surely such a thing cannot be considered proper scholarship. Can it?
I've got to get Steed Charge back, for what it's worth anyway. I don't get the Endurance rune till level 42, though.
I have heard the most ridiculous tales about travelers being ambushed by vicious trees. It is too much. Despite their names, the wood wraiths are not plants, but fully mobile beasts who have taken on the guise of foliage to ensnare their prey. Only a simpleton could be fooled by such a trick.
Make your peace quickly. That creature must die. Yes!
Okay, let's check for new runes here. Oh, perfect. Definitely needed that. Still waiting on that. Let's stick with what we have and get a passive at 30 and then 70.
Not ready yet.
Bad luck for you, friend.
Oh. Nice. Got another legendary. Let's see what we got here. Looks familiar. Oh, yes, that's what I was thinking of. If I was gonna take a guess, I'd say, Genzanaiku. Summon a ghostly fallen companion when attack. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that loss in damage, minus 73%. Okay. Huh. So much for that.
Not yet.
Well, well, well. Look who decided to show his face. I'm just kidding, Alex. Thanks for coming. Well, we had just finished the Skeleton King. Now we're working on the next part of the plot line of Act 1. I suppose the next actual boss we'll be doing would be the Butcher. Wow. Nice, another one. We only just got that, Alex. Oh, another one of these? We had one of these before, Alex. Check it out. When 3 or more enemies are within 12 yards, you release a vile stench that deals 500% weapon damage as poison. We release a vile stench, do we? Fantastic.
I enjoyed that.
Come here! Alright, I guess that's it for this area. Yeah, exactly. When I got the first one, I was like, I'm really not too impressed with that. But I equipped it because I thought I needed every bit of help I could get, being that this is a hardcore character. But as you can see, we're tearing through everything on Torment 1.
The large, sluggish beasts can thrive in any grassland or forest, provided there is enough water. Farmers will recognize these brutes as the savage cousins of the common pack beast, a tame breed that was likely domesticated nearly 2,000 years ago. One can hardly imagine the trouble that effort must have taken.
Okay, I think I changed my mind on this again. If I could get... Yeah, that's 46. Hey, you guys want to see the Captain America skill? I'm not even kidding, it's full-on Captain America. Here, look. There you go. So, if you ever wanted to have some Captain America in your Diablo game...
Some time ago, I revealed that the Khazra, or Goatmen, were originally humans until the Viserai corrupted them. For many years, these creatures were simple and lethargic. These days have ended. Khazra attacks are widely reported, and the number of fatalities is higher than anything in my records.
Okay, let's get Falling Sword back. Hold on. Oh! So close. You know, I've already got the window open. You might as well let me hit accept. There we go. Yeah, shield throwing for the win. Yeah. Just like paladins always did in real life. Any historian will tell you that. It's the name of the server that you're on in SWTOR. What is the name of the server that I'm on in SWTOR? It's not Satil Sean, it's the other one. I think it's called Starforge or something. I'll check on that and get back to you. But I'm fairly sure there's 2 East Coast servers, and the one I'm on is not Satil Sean.
Patience.
Hit the wrong button. That gets annoying.
Blessings of the light.
Yep, I will. I think I misunderstood what you were asking about earlier when you were talking about creating a character to do the charity stream. I thought you meant you were gonna jump on and do some of it for me. But then I was talking to Kitty about, one thing I mentioned was possibly getting on a Discord call to do some, Call of Duty Zombies. Then I'm like, oh, of course, that's what Alex was talking about. Was doing some multiplayer, not like taking a shift for me. So, yeah, I might do that. I haven't decided what games I'm gonna do yet. But if I do some SWTOR for part of it, I'll let you know. It's either gonna be doing a few games, or I'm gonna be doing one game that'll last 24 hours, like possibly Darkest Dungeon. That'll probably take... to finish it completely, that'll probably take 24 hours. But then I don't know if I want to play the same game for that long, you know? Might get a little old pretty quick.
Bad luck for you, friend.
Oh! Destroyed. I really should up the difficulty, but I gotta get to a stopping point first. Unfortunately, I have to log out to raise the difficulty, and if I do it now, everything's gonna reset. Oh, nice. I think I want to stick with Falling Sword, though. That's working pretty well. I might change it later.
Someone lives here.
Stay away! There's nothing in here of use to you.
We should have known. The farmers left over a fortnight ago, and yet we stayed. Last night, we heard the beasts creeping closer. My husband left to investigate, and I haven't seen him since. All I have left are the things we made together. Hopefully, they are of more use to someone else.
I will not need to take any kind of break in a 24-hour stream. How dare you, sir? Yeah, I'm planning on having someone jump on just to... so I can eat and whatnot, like every 2 or 3 hours. Hello.
These are dark times, my friend. I thought for a moment you were one of those dreadful goat men. Since you're not, would you like to buy something?
No, I'll stick with crafting, thanks, but I will open your chest and take all your gold, just like a true hero always does. Yeah, I think that's a different kind of Fortnite. 14 days or something. Oh, we'll get back to that.
Chaff before the wind.
If you're gonna hang out, Alex, you better get used to seeing me smashing every little thing that I come across. 'Cause that's how I roll. Well, that's not the only thing that any good adventurer would do. What about looting bodies and going into people's houses and opening their chests and taking all their gold? You know, adventurer stuff. This looks like it should be something, but isn't. Let's finish up level 30, then I'm gonna go back to town and craft again. I think I'm gonna have to go turn the heater on shortly. Oh, I hear ya.
Not yet.
Come here. There we go. Oh! Oh, that was another helm. I don't need a helm. I have Leorg's crown. We got this. Can't take the self-heal until... Let's see here. When you receive fatal damage, you instead become immune to damage gain. Yeah. Well, given that this is, given that this is a hardcore character, that'd be a pretty good thing to have. Stick with that. Oh, wait, I said I was going to craft.
I'm returning to town.
Well, I guess I'm not getting all the requirements for affiliate tonight. All I needed was a bit more average viewers. I've had viewers since I started, but never more than 2 at a time. Oh well. That's a bit of a wash. You won. Let me see. Probably doesn't really matter what I craft. Has to have a socket. Arcane damage. One more try. Okay, that's gotta be an upgrade once I get the ruby into it. Yeah, I was planning on doing that. $31. Oh, that's really annoying. $32. Why don't you just have it all the same? $26, $31. $32. Alright, we'll come back at 32. Just fix that. We don't need smite damage.
I have some new items that I'm certain you'll love.
No thanks, but I did forget something just then.
Hey, come over here. I've got some new things you really need to see.
Okay, let's just keep going. Oh, by the way, Alex, if you're wondering why I'm tearing through things so well, I had this little beauty sitting in my stash when I logged in. Got myself a nice, Hellfire amulet.
Not ready yet.
Come on, there's gotta be something down here. At least a chest.
Patience.
Well, the Hellfire amulet, you have to do the most difficult event in the game to get it. But fortunately, there's no level requirement on it, so you can just log in at... You can start a new character and put it right on them. In fact, when I equipped it, my character went into that red screen of death thing like he was almost dead, just because of how high his health pool had gotten suddenly.
That creature must die. I enjoyed that.
Hey, get back here. Of course. Just gonna take this resplendent chest first. It's not like you're going anywhere. Oh, look at that, yellow helm that's better than the Leoric's crown. I'll keep it for the enchantment, though. Alright, I said I'd get to you. Okay, sorry about that. Apparently the cat decided to kind of claw at my roommate's door in a way that sounded like knocking. Alright, let me check the comments here. Twitch channel called Small. Okay, I'll look into that, thanks.
Please, free my family from their cursed existence. I can hear them digging.
Whelp, prepare to face my wrath.
Our meddling daughter would do well to leave us be. You will pay for her weakness.
It's folly to disturb
Doesn't look
us.
like it.
At last, they are free. Thanks to you, my family can now rest, free from the curse they brought upon themselves.
Think nothing of it. Okay, I guess that's it.
Blessings of the light.
Oh, where is it? Where is it?
The sword piece
I
is
just
near.
heard a treasure goblin. Oh, come on, really? It's probably gotten away by now. There you are.
I will enjoy this. Bad luck for you, friend. By the light be damned.
Okay, hello again. No, it wasn't the cat this time. This was actually my roommate coming home, and she was trying her best to be quiet, but the dog still heard her, and of course, our Beagle Lucky, he's such a fat boy that he can't get through the door. I left the door ajar, but he can't get through it. He's too fat. So he's kind of trying to push through the door, and he gets wedged between the door frame and the actual door in the process, so that's what got my attention. And then when I saw they were trying to head out, I realized what must be going on. So, yeah, everything's fine. I just shut my door for the moment. Time for that lucky boy to go on a crash diet, which he is on the... We did switch him to the weight control dog food, so that's something.
Chaff before the wind.
Should be able to finish up level 32 and get some new stuff crafted. I do have a few upgrades, but there's little point to taking them when I have, when I can craft at level 32. Hello, Lady J. Main. Thanks for joining. I'm afraid, well, hold on. I'm afraid it's not going to make the difference at this point, because the stream's already been going almost 3 hours, with only 1 to 2 viewers at any one time, so... Even though I only needed like 0.25 more average viewers, I'm not gonna get it tonight like I was hoping for. But maybe I'll try again tomorrow.
I'm overburdened.
Oh, come on. The problem is, the more of these streams we have dragging the average down, the harder it's gonna be.
My faith is rewarded.
There's level 32. Just get the town portal down here.
I'm returning to town.
I felt like I had to sneeze, but couldn't even make myself do it. I was trying to sneeze the whole time, just to get it over with, but nope. Yeah, good enough. Come on. We don't need any failures. I said no more failures. Wow. That's only level 21. Come on now. Should not be that difficult. Okay, we don't need the helm. Only one socket. That one's gonna be kind of tough. Increase. Maybe I can get a socket for slash damage, at least one. Increase falling sword damage while I am using it. Okay. Just the pants need some help. Oh, I keep thinking Miriam's up there because that's where she is in adventure mode.
I have some new items that I'm certain you love.
Okay. Yep. 2 sockets, please. Perfect! Wow. That almost never happens.
Don't tell anyone, but I've got some new items you really should see.
Dexterity. Just won't give me what, would be helpful. More vitality and physical resist, and lose, life regen. Hardly seems worth it. Oops. Okay. Clearly we need some help here. In fact, everything... Oh, messed up again. In fact, everything but the helmet. Okay. All better. Well, a few more days and you have your vacation to look forward to, so that's nice. Come on.
A dark...
Kill him!
A dark kill him!
We must hurry with the ritual. Magda will be here soon. It is turning.
The sword glows. Perhaps the goatmen truly were driven mad.
Who are you to take what is mine?
I am a Crusader.
Regardless, I have claimed it. I am Magda, and I lead this coven. The shard is mine.
I disagree.
Very well. Let the games begin.
This is sad, guys. Look at this. Okay. Oh.
Well fought,
Oh,
but
man.
you will never possess the next piece. It has fallen where only the ancients may tread.
See if there's anything to loot down here. Also, for some reason, your viewing isn't being counted there, Lady J. Main. I don't know if, well, I would say perhaps we lost Alex, but it never went up from 1 to 2 to begin with. At least according to my dashboard.
I'm returning to town.
Okay, kind of not sure about this. It's a bit of a wash. I could use the reduced cooldown of all skills. It's only 4% though. Replacing falling sword damage for a chance to deal 8% area damage on hit. Just leave it.
Here is a piece of the sword. It was held by a witch and her coven.
Uncle Deckard, they sound like those dark cultists you told me about.
Very good, Leia. You have been paying attention. Stranger, does any of this jar your memory?
I have no memory of this coven, but I sense a far darker shadow guiding its hand.
Their leader, Magda, said the next piece fell where only ancients may tread.
That makes me think of the drowned temple near the festering woods. I remember you telling me about it, Uncle.
Exactly, Leia. The temple was home to the Nephilim. Leia, your knowledge could be invaluable. You must go and help our friend retrieve the sword piece.
The Nephilim were ancient humans with fantastic powers. Legend holds that they waged a terrible battle near the temple, and that their ghosts still war with one another.
Just realized I should have a couple skills here. Definitely want Heaven's Fury. And... okay, not too long before I can get the rune that I usually use. Nothing else here so far. And where's that, okay, Consecration. Dealing your Thorns damage every second. Well, what's my Thorns damage? My Thorns damage is 5. Although, hold on. I do have... where is it? I do have this. 16,000 thorns. It's not ranked up, but it's still 16,000 thorns. I could put a socket in one of these rings and use that, and then use Consecration. That would probably make me even more overpowered. If I was gonna do that, I'd probably have to take up the difficulty to, like, Torment 4 or something. Yeah, I'll think on that. Okay. I think that's a good place to call it for the night. Thanks to everyone who showed up to try and help me reach affiliates, and I'll be back tomorrow. Not sure on the time right now, it's hard to say, but I'll definitely be streaming again tomorrow night, so if anyone wants to come and help me with that, I appreciate it. Okay, thanks everyone. Bye.